The next text structure we're going to look at is cause and effect. So go back to your trifold booklet. The second row is cause and effect. You have a bunch of blank boxes that you're going to fill in right now. So the first column asks you about the questions. When we read something that's written in the cause and effect structure, we ask ourselves what happened, why did it happen, and what happened as a result. Some of the signal words we might look at are because. Because a character does something wrong, as a result, something else could happen. Since I left the burner on, as a result, the food was burned. However, if and then, due to, and consequently. We use these signal words to identify those little bits of information that are the most important from the reading. We take that information and put it into a graphic organizer. So some of the graphic organizers that are appropriate here would be a chart that shows causes on the left and an arrow pointing to the effects. So in your box, you could just draw something that looks very similar to this. Instead of using all 4 boxes, you might want to only do 1 or 2, and that's fine. We also have one cause leading to another effect. We could have one cause with 2 different resulting effects, or 3 or 4. We might have multiple causes that all lead to one effect. So there's not really one right or wrong way of completing the graphic organizer. It really is dependent upon the information that you're reading. So in our next example paragraph, you're going to go to the booklet foldable, find the example for cause and effect. You're going to highlight the signal words that we just went over, and then create or fill in the graphic organizer that we put there for you using the information that's important. In the last election, fewer than half of all Americans of voting age actually voted. Due to the lack of participation in the voting process, this has led to many unintended consequences. Politicians are more likely to campaign directly to narrow factions of the public and to stress very specific issues relevant to those factions. As a result, issues that concern the greater non-voting public may never be addressed. So we're looking for our signal words. I see due to, let's see, as a result, has led to. Okay, so what you're going to do now is using those signal words due to, we look at the rest of that sentence, it leads us into some important information that we're going to put into our graphic organizer. So you might have more than one piece of information to put under the cause and more than one piece of information to write in your effect. Okay, but you're going to go back to that reading passage, look where those signal words were, and identify the important information and fill in this graphic organizer.